Alibaba poised to sell about $8 billion, and it is in dollars worth of bonds here in the States. Don't believe it has yet fully occurred, but they are pricing that out. Not a surprise here, going to help refinance us, of course, establish them in the capital markets here on the debt side of the equation, not just the equity side, where we know they've been well established with the largest IPO of all time. This coming, of course, after, well, I spoke to him last week. You know, I told Jack Ma, don't talk to anybody for a while. Just lay low. You're tired. You're not that happy.
Sure. And after he talked to you, then
exactly.
Now you're
good. But apparently he just keeps wanting to talk. So I guess he's still out there talking about a lot of different things and their expansion plans. But it will be interesting. The stock is stalled a bit lately. I am hearing from some hedge funds who are focused to a certain extent on Yahoo, that they're long Yahoo and they are shorting Alibaba as a hedge. The question, of course, continues to be, when will we hear from Yahoo? They really gave us at least some sense that they were getting close in the last conference call they did around earnings. When will we hear from Yahoo on how they're going to try to tax efficiently or construct a tax efficient vehicle for them to eventually sell the remaining and still very significant, 16% stake in Alibaba?
Actually, but the chart that we showed there doesn't do it justice. It's still up 58, 60% from the IPO.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, it priced at 68. So the chart you see there shows it from the close on day one. He still clearly, though, from what he's saying, feels the pressure of the stock price move. I mean, suggesting to some that actually Alibaba faces its most dangerous moment now. Very concerned that some of the staff may get carried away or become complacent because of the way in which it's enriched them. And clearly a man who feels a personal pressure given the structure of the company as well, David.
Yeah, I think that came through in our conversation roughly a week ago, at least in terms of that heightened level of pressure that he does feel to a certain extent as chairman of this company, sort of setting the broader strategic mandate, if you will. You know, it's funny, in spending time at Alibaba and trying to get a sense for how it all works over there, it's not as a typical U.S. company with a chairman and a CEO. Their CEO, Jonathan Liu, kind of does one thing. Joe Tsai, in many ways, to me, sort of feels more like who would be considering the CEO. Daniel Zhang, who runs the marketplace business. But clearly, Ma has taken a lot of those larger challenges on his back as well.